So we've had a customer bring in their little camper. Now look, this thing's been parked for about 10 years. They've finally gotten rid of it, so our customers brought it to us. Now, as you can see, this thing has a lot of mold on it, like a lot of overgrowth. I know you've seen the top, there is mold spores growing everywhere. But to no avail, I assure you we can clean it. I'm Jamie Buchanan, and I've been a full-time professional auto detailer for over 32 years. I've been paid to detail and restore everything from fighter jets to multi-million-dollar cars. Any of your buddies want you to come pick them up if you had that thing. To some of the nastiest, dirtiest jobs that no one else in the world would even touch. Oh, God almighty. Now I'm here to bring you pro-level tips, tricks, and advice from professionals in the detailing industry worldwide. But here's the deal. You need to hit the like and subscribe. It's something that your mother would really want you to do. But now look, they're gonna take this thing and they're gonna take it to their hunting property. They're gonna put it out there as their cabin so they can have their friends come over and they go hunting, but it looks like they'd use it as camouflage and just leave it like that, but apparently they want it clean. I don't know why, but we're gonna clean it good. Now, a lot of times what happens is some people get upset when you clean things like this and it may leave some burns or streaks in the paint. Unless you're using a heavy chemical, it's actually gonna be the overgrowth that is moist that goes in, penetrates the pores of the paint and pushes it loose. It's not your cleaner, unless you have a real heavy cleaner. If you at home were to go and get, let's say generically Purple Power, Simple Green, Awesome, that's going to be so hot that it's going to burn and make the paint let loose from the panels. So on this particular camper, we're actually going to be using a very high concentrate Clorox or bleach. And it's about 9%, so it's not anything that you're going to go to a regular store and get. You're going to have to go to a specialty store to pick up. So in this case, a professional would be amazing. A professional would save you time, headache, trouble, and possibly even disaster. My thinking is, or my process is, I wash the top so it can be running down and getting off of it. I don't have to go back up and then wash the dirt on my clean sides. I roll out the awning, I do the top of the awning, then I do the front and the back, so in my mind I'm down to just both sides. Then when I'm washing the sides, I'll wash the underside of the awning, then we're complete.
Huh?
That's the wind. She's just dry rotted, and you seen once it started, couldn't stop. It was just so dry rotted. Won't be a big deal. So again, this thing's been sitting for 10 years. I would say it's 30 years old, so you think how many times has it been rolled out? It's got wet, they've rolled it up, hot, cold, just dries out that little vinyl. And then you see it had a little tear in the end. Wind came through, shredded it. Again, it's old, they know, they understood, we already talked about it. So just is what it is. But it's going on as hunting land. That's not even gonna be an issue, so it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, the Clorox has penetrated all of our mold and dirt and mildew, and it's starting to change colors. That means it's letting go. Now you're gonna see in a minute, it's gonna look like Zoom whitening for your teeth. So as you can see, the sun is in full effect, where earlier it was kind of cloudy and overcast and it had just rained. The side's gonna be too hot. We don't really want to spray anything on it. When it's too hot and you spray the chemical, you can only do 3 or 4 feet at a time, and sometimes you can only do half the top and then half the bottom, just because it bakes it to it. Doesn't clean well, sticks to it, then you're in kind of a mess. You have to brush it. Takes you much, much longer if you'll just work with what you got. So we're gonna stop for the day. We're gonna resume in the morning and finish this thing up. All we have is one more side and we'll be ready to go. Achoo! Achoo! Bless you. Achoo! Bless you. Bless you. Wow, bless you. I got a whiff of the Clorox this morning, baby. There it is, baby. We got it done. Got it done before the sun came on this side. Makes it pretty easy, man. So there we have it, guys. We have this older model camper that we've actually got clean. I'm super surprised that it still has as much paint on it as it does, but as I always say, dirt, mold, moss actually protects the car, and it actually protected this thing very well. I'm sure one of the questions is gonna be, are we gonna leave it like this? For this customer, yes. But if we wanted to take it a step further, we could actually use P&S's Kyle's Boat and RV Restorer. We could use a polishing machine, a flex machine, put the oil back in this. So we could take it a step further. The customer just doesn't want that. We hope you enjoyed the project. And look, please like, subscribe, share, make a comment, ask a question. We love to answer questions. Until the next one, but stay tuned because there's plenty more to come where that came from.